What's good? I was asked weeks ago if I can react to this, but if you could tell from my voice, I've been sick for a long time, for 2 whole weeks. I already explained it in a previous video, but I'm recovering now. Get my energy back. I was told to go easy, so I'm going easy, reacting to stuff, drinking what I need. But my voice is coming back. My energy is coming back. It's just taking some time. But yeah, I was going to react to this a while ago, but I've been sick. So to the one who asked me, sorry it took so long, but I'm pretty sure you understand. You understand. But yeah, I was asked to react to this, which is an interesting death battle. Iron Fist versus Po. And Po from Kung Fu Panda. Now, I've seen the first Kung Fu Panda. Actually, the first 2. I know Iron Fist a lot more, though. So, I'm going to say Iron Fist, but that's only because I don't know the full extent of Po. I would have never thought this as a battle. And I enjoyed Kung Fu Panda, but never took it seriously to know every detail of what he can do. So, we're about to learn now. Death battles, let's breaking it down. So, while I'm drinking my tea, let's get right into this and see what we got here. I'm going for Iron Fist. Which is someone I hope they bring into the MCU, by the way, in the movies. That would be cool. Anyway, shout out to Death Battles. I'll put the original video description below.
Danny Rand, Marvel's immortal Iron Fist.
And Po, the chosen Kung Fu Panda.
The way of Kung Fu can be full of hardship, but these 2 unlikely masters have shown that with the right training and determination, anyone can walk the path of the Dragon Warrior.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Every 10 years in the mountains of...
Considering how this is like a wacky death battle, I mean, Kung Fu Panda versus Marvel, I could see it to where Kung Fu Panda wins. But because why would you have these 2 match up against each other unless it's a shocking revelation that Po is actually better? But I'm still rolling with Iron Fist. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kung Fu Panda wins.
Kunlun will appear, forever guarded by a legendary warrior, the Iron Fist.
Naturally, one of the Iron Fist's former apprentices, Wendell Rand, thought I should really bring my wife and kid to visit the Kung Fu Super City. Best family vacation ever.
But not so naturally, Wendell's business partner tagged along, Harold Meacham, who, surprise, had less than noble intentions.
So Wendell was sent off a cliff and his son Danny won the tragic backstory lottery when his mom died protecting him from wolves. Never trust a Harold, folks.
Danny survived and was adopted by the people of Kunlun. Within the city's walls, he spent his formative years tirelessly training in pursuit of revenge.
I forgot about his backstory.
Judo, Muay Thai, Aikido, pressure points, pretty much every cool fighting style around. He also gained a weird habit of shouting, "Heart of the Dragon," whenever he's surprised. Oh, that guy's got at least like 6 silk dragon shirts in his closet.
That would be interesting foreshadowing, for when Danny turned 19, he had the chance to become the next Iron Fist. But he had to overcome one final challenge, the immortal dragon, Shu Lao.
And like a badass, Danny walked up to Shu Lao's front door, then, get this, bear hugged the dragon until it fell unconscious, netting Danny a sweet chest tattoo and the chance to plunge his hands deep into the dragon.
Boomstick!
What? I was gonna say the creepy cauldron holding its heart. What are you thinking?
This act infused Shu Lao's chi with Danny's, making him the newest, the immortal Iron Fist.
He's immortal?
With his newfound power, Iron Fist did what any vengeful orphan would.
I didn't know he was
and
immortal.
Left Kunlun to track down the bastard who killed his parents.
However, when he found Harold, all the Iron Fist saw was a broken man. So he spared him, casting aside his past anguish to become a hero.
Oh, great. Another lesson about how revenge is bad and all that crap. Wiz, when I find those chickens that did in my grandpappy, make sure I finish the job.
I'll put it on my calendar. Thanks to his friend, Luke Cage, Iron Fist was able to reconnect with the real world and co-found a team.
I wish Luke Cage was in the
when
MCU.
He wasn't superheroing, Iron Fist was actually a pretty good dude who used his money to start a soup kitchen. Because he's yet another superhero who is secretly a billionaire by inheritance.
Together, the Heroes for Hire fought many villains, like Incinerator, Master Khan, and the White Man.
Hell yeah, down with the establishment, Danny!
No, I mean he fought a mob boss actually named White Man.
Well, Whitey better watch out, because Iron Fist isn't just a fancy title. Danny can harden his fist on impact, hypnotize his foes, accelerate his healing, make close-range Kamehameha kabooms, and even a giant energy dragon. Look at it.
Many of these chi powers were learned through the aptly named Book of the Iron Fist, a relic that has been held by every past Iron Fist. It even lets Danny open portals across dimensions back to Kunlun.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but why does he wear ballet slippers? Yellow
I don't know how
damn shoes
Poe's
don't
gonna win
exactly
this
strike
one.
fear into the enemy, you know?
It has to be
Tai Chi
something I
is pretty
don't know
standard.
about Kung Fu
Anyway,
Panda.
Iron Fist can absorb not just chi, but all manner of naturally occurring power, like electromagnetism.
Yeah! Oh, so that's why he wears the slippers.
Danny can react in a microsecond, punch apart a hammer helicarrier, and has delivered strikes comparable to hydrogen bombs. And being the Iron Fist, he is also one of the most martially skilled heroes in all of Marvel.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with Boy Scout super soldiers like Captain America and the friendly neighborhood light-dodging Spider-Man. He even defeated the evil demon Mara. No, not the ball demon. I'm talking about the bull demon.
And after
don't
absorbing
know what that
enough
is.
electromagnetic energy, he punched apart this train, surviving the resulting explosion that had enough force to, and I quote, make Hiroshima look like a sparkler.
Not so sensitive analogy aside, it's clear Iron Fist's fist, glove, closed hand has some serious power. One time, he took in the chi of all the people of Kunlun to become this rad kung fu skeleton man. Watch out, he's got a bone to pick with crime.
I ain't know
All
about
to fight
that.
an eldritch Terminator called The One, who Danny had previously defeated.
Wish you really need to work on words better. Anyway, after Iron Fist threw the nameless robot off a cliff, it found Daddy Wendy himself and decided, hey, I should really take this guy's head and plop it onto my body. What the f? Who wrote this?
Schrodinger's dad aside, Iron Fist is one of the deadliest Marvel heroes out there. No matter the challenge, he will always be there to keep the balance between Kunlun and the outside world.
I earned the Iron Fist, and no one can take that from me. Not even you.
Legend tells of a dragon warrior so skilled and deadly in martial arts that his foes would go blind from overexposure to pure awesomeness. A fighter of unrivaled power, wisdom, and rotundity.
This is Zhao Po Ping, a panda born in the Valley of Peace. For the longest time, this valley only knew
I really enjoyed the first one.
peace.
I can't remember the second one, but I
Ariel
remember the
Peacock
first.
and his army attacked.
Lord Shen received a prophecy saying his conquest would be stopped by a warrior of black and white, a panda.
So, in a fit of paranoia, Shen decided to genocide every panda in existence, forcing Poe's mom to part with her baby as he Mosesed away in a radish box. Jeez, we got real dark with the sequel, huh?
After some obligatory trauma, Poe was taken in by a literal father goose named Ping.
With his expert guidance, Poe trained day and night to be a waiter at a noodle restaurant. Not the hardline warrior life I was expecting.
It was Poe's dream to be a martial artist. He idolized all things kung fu, going so far as to make action figures of his heroes, the Furious Five.
Nerd.
However, he never expected to have the chance to actually explore that dream, until the day of the Dragon Ceremony, where Master Oogway would select a chosen one to lead a new era of kung fu as the Dragon Warrior.
And to the shock of everyone, Master Oogway chose him. Talk about a freak accident.
There are no accidents, Boomstick. Despite some setbacks, Poe was actually quite gifted. He just needed the right motivation. A
Skadoosh.
carrot on a stick.
Or more accurately, a dumpling.
Next to the Furious Five, Poe experienced the classic Shaolin animal styles, which are actual practice martial arts. Tiger style uses ferocious combos. Monkey style has unpredictable acrobatics. Mantis style uses fast
Didn't
strikes.
Jackie
Viper
Chan-
style implements fluid
wasn't Jackie
movement.
Chan the
And
monkey?
Crane style is all about sweeping hits.
I know Angelina Jolie was the
None of them
tiger.
Suited Poe, so he made his own. You guessed it, Panda style.
Which is sort of inspired by the real-world dragon style, but mostly based around using his roundness for defense, wearing down enemies until he gets an opening.
His body can stop just about anything. Falls, pressure point attacks, and even a club to the face. When he isn't overwhelming you with his pure fatness, Poe can launch a Hadouken with the thundering windhammer, immobilize foes with the paralyzing shoulder touch, and blind you with the Golden Lotus Clap! Oh god, it's like looking into the sun!
But you have to be careful or you could blind yourself with it.
What? Why wasn't that at the beginning of the instructions? We never saw Poe do this in the movies!
Poe has been in much more than movies, like TV shows, where he picked up a lot of new powers, such as the hero's chi, a life force passed on to a chosen every generation.
This shonen power-up lets Poe counter mind control, shoot beams of energy, and make a giant dragon construct that devours pretty much anything.
And of course, possessing the hero's chi makes Poe comparable to the previous owners of it.
Including the Black Tortoise, who was powerful enough to stop this huge meteor from hitting Earth. Poe even defeated this dude who would absorb the collective chi of the greatest fighters across China.
Poe's achievements gave him the admiration of his peers, but his journey to becoming a legend wasn't easy.
Yeah, big shocker, the orphaned panda dragon warrior raised by a goose in a noodle shop had a bit of an identity crisis. But through it all, Poe proved he can hang with the best of them.
He can evade lightning blasts, chuck a hammer into low orbit, and once cleared an entire cloud formation with just the flex of his pinky.
This is his signature technique, the Wuxi finger hold, a move that warps anyone caught in it to the spirit realm.
AKA the afterlife. No, really, characters who have canonically died can be found here. And even should Poe be unable to complete the hold, he can always use it on himself to bring his target to the spirit realm with him.
But despite the spirit realm being the afterlife and all that, death isn't always permanent. I mean, thanks to Poe's chi mastery, he can travel back home no problem.
And eventually, he overcame the tragedy of his past and found his inner peace. In this state of mind, Poe has an immense amount of focus, enough to catch cannonballs.
A trick that proved handy when it came time to defeat that asshole Gary Oldman who killed his mom. You show him, Jack Black. Poe.
Poe now stands ready to teach the next generation, alongside his original father, who apparently survived, head and all.
What a nice ending.
After mastering chi, returning from the spirit realm, and saving all of China, Poe has finally realized who he truly is.
I am the Dragon Warrior. Get it? See the giant dragon?
All right, let's see.
All right, the combatants are set. Run the data through all possibility.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Wow! That was awesome! You were like, wah! And then went satabooey! Who are you?
I am the dragon.
Ooh, no way! Me too! Do you want to spar?
With you? All right, buddy. Show me what you got.
Oh yeah, may the best dragon win! Dragon strike! Focus. Focus.
You can use chi too? Interesting.
So cool! Ow! 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa!
How about we both stop holding back?
Totally! Oh, that tickles! Kind of like this!
What are you doing?
Oh, you know this hold?
No?
Oh, well, you're about to learn it. Hey! Give me a break! Okay, it's time for me! Skadoosh! Nice view, huh? Golden Lotus Map! Oh! Yeah!
Feel the power of chi!
Dang.
Get ready to feel the thunder!
Heart of the dragon, still fighting. Spirit of the dragon, lend me your power!
Oh, come to Papa!
Oh boy. Wow.
That was so cool! Wait till Master Shifu hears about this!
I thought it was about to be a draw.
Hey-o! Whoa! I did not see that coming. I guess Poe got his fill of iron, am I right? You sure the Panda winning wasn't some fluke accident, though?
There are no accidents, Boomstick. But due to his credit, Iron Fist's superior speed did help him hold out for a time.
Yeah, Poe could evade lightning, while Danny could move in a microsecond and hang with light timers.
And while Poe was very skilled, his experience didn't quite stack up to Danny's, who has been training all his life.
And that's about where this chubby panda starts taking all the wins. Poe's mastery of Chi could counter Danny's hypnosis, and his fat belly stopped any pressure point shenanigans. In fact, anything Iron Fist could dish out, Poe could bounce back from. Sometimes literally.
Iron Fist punches have been compared to hydrogen bombs, which sometimes cap at 50 megatons.
Sorry.
However, when compared to the not tactfully described
Sorry.
exploding train, he could have around 10,000 times the power of the little boy bomb.
Putting Iron Fist's maximum potential at 150 megatons of TNT. Really powerful, but Poe had it beat.
Poe could clear away this giant cloud formation with just his whooshy finger hold, a technique he mastered before he even knew Chi existed. With Chi, Poe and other fighters like him have done far more insane feats.
Like the Black Tortoise and that extinction-level meteor stuff. Something that would require, just a little over 600,000 times more power than the Iron Fist insensitivity punch.
At first glance, Iron Fist's incredible speed and skill might make this result seem far-fetched, but look at it this way. Poe's entire style is about taking hits from faster opponents until he gets his opening, making this the exact kind of match he would excel in.
Not to mention, Poe's whooshy fingerhold was an instant win, right?
Well, kind of. As long as Danny had the Book of the Iron Fist, he could theoretically make a portal out of the spirit realm, assuming Poe didn't eat him first.
And remember, after coming to terms with his conflicting emotions and returning from the spirit realm, Poe had gained true mindfulness.
Not unlike the path to enlightenment taken to achieve nirvana.
Man, that's some heavy stuff for a cartoon bear voiced by Jack Black.
This sort of implies Poe can move between the mortal realm and the afterlife at will, making it questionable if death by conventional means even matters to him, crazy as it sounds.
And anyway, against Poe's overwhelming toughness, counters, and power, Iron Fist wasn't putting him down in the first place. He just didn't have the stomach to bear it.
I had a feeling.
Is Poe.
I had a feeling. I said it before it started. I said, with them putting Poe in this against Iron Fist, there must be some Poe has for the shock value of Kung Fu Panda beating Marvel. So I was rooting for Iron Fist, but I'm not surprised Poe won. You know, petition to throw in an alternate ending where Poe brings back Iron Fist and goes, come on, I want to train together. Yeah, I thought, a softer ending was going to happen, even if Poe won, because they just agreed to spar. I don't think they would have killed each other. So that alternate ending makes more sense. Poe wins, but then it's like, okay, let's train together. But it's called Death Battles. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Sorry it took so long for the one that asked me to do this. Sorry it took me so long. But I'm pretty sure you understand. You understand. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll get better eventually. But thank y'all. I'll see you later.